pull it back towards you.
Off of early season results, we could expect to see a close race between Los Gatos and St. Ignatius.
Gently hold it.
We don't have too many results for the rest of the crews as yet this season.
Lane 1, just push it away from your fraction. Lane 1, push it away a fraction.
They're lining the crews up. We should be ready to go momentarily.
Yeah, a little bit more lane 1. Push away a little bit. Hold it there, everyone. It's a good line. Hang on to that line now. Hold it there.
The boats are lined up and ready to go. They're off. They have pulled away. This is the women's Junior B, and they're smoothly away from the start. And number 4, Rose City, jumps out to a quick lead. All boats are rowing smoothly. They're lined properly. Very even at this point. We're seeing a little bit of a move by Los Gatos. They have about a bow length advantage at this point, with Capital Crew and Rose City following neck and neck. Then you have the 2 lane of St. Ignatius, Xavier, and Deepwater also even in 3rd position. As we get to the clearing mark, again, it is Los Gatos in front. They've pulled about a 2-seat lead. And in Capital Crew and Rose City are very, very even, and here comes St. Ignatius. They are moving up. St. Ignatius has moved ahead of Lane 4, Rose City, and Lane 3, Capital Crew. That's followed very closely by Lane 5 with Xavier, and then just about half a boat length behind is Deepwater. As we approach the 500-meter mark, it is still Los Gatos, about a half a boat length lead, followed by St. Ignatius, Capital Crew. Then there's a very tight race between lane 4 and 5, Rose City and Xavier, and trailing by about half a boat length behind that is Deepwater.
Once again, to set the lanes for you in the second heat of the women's junior varsity, or the junior women's varsity, excuse me. Los Gatos in lane 1, St. Ignatius in lane 2, Capital lane 3, Rose City in lane 4, Xavier in lane 5, and Deepwater in lane 6. And as they approach 750 meters into the race, it would appear that Los Gatos still have a lead. Looks to be just about a length.
It's amazing how you end up in certain
Everybody
jobs
else is pretty even.
by, where
St.
you're at
Ignatius,
certain times.
St. Ignatius would be in second. St. Ignatius, Capital, and Rose City look to be pretty even at this point. St. Ignatius and Capital are pulling out from the rest of the field in second place, second, third. First place is still Los Gatos. Capital and St. Ignatius are rowing very, very close together, followed by Rose City, Xavier, and Deepwater. Appears that St. Ignatius has made a move, approaching 1,000 meters. From this standpoint, I would say St. Ignatius is leading the race. St. Ignatius in first place, followed very closely by Los Gatos and Capital. They would appear to have open water on the rest of the field. Rose City, Xavier, and Deepwater. Rose City and Xavier are in a race back there for fourth place. Both of them working pretty hard. And we have Capital making a move now. So it's Capital and St. Ignatius and Capital. Just about dead on, even. About a half length up on Los Gatos. And they all have about a length of open water on the rest of the field. Rose City and Xavier battling for fourth place, and Deepwater in sixth. With 750 meters to go, this is a very close race. Los Gatos have a slight, I'm sorry, St. Ignatius. St. Ignatius has a slight lead over Capital. Capital looks to be holding a seat or two over Los Gatos. This would be a Northern California race. They're still holding open water, length of open water over the rest of the field. Approaching 500, I would say that St. Ignatius has taken control, although it's slightly still less than a length. Los Gatos is pulled back into second place. Los Gatos 2 to 3 seats up on Capital. Capital holding a boat length of open water over Rose City, who has a little bit of open water over Xavier, with deep water in 6th place. Just past 500 meters, it's definitely St. Ignatius having taken control. St. Ignatius almost a length up. It's too close to call between Capital and Los Gatos. All three boats having a length of open water over the other three, over River City, I'm sorry, over Rose City, Xavier, and Deepwater. Los Gatos is not going to go away, folks. They're challenging. They're still working at it here. With about 300 meters to go, it's still St. Ignatius with slightly less than a boat length lead over Los Gatos, who would appear to have a couple seats, but it's pretty even over Capital. Capital holding a length open over Rose City. Rose City has a length over, Xavier, and they have open water over Deepwater. This is going to be a very tight race for the second qualifying place. There are only 2 boats going to go forward to the grand final. And right now, that second boat would be Capital by 2 seats over Los Gatos. Capital by 3 seats over Los Gatos. St. Ignatius is in the lead by open water, half a length open water. And now we have Los Gatos. Los Gatos just powered right past them. Los Gatos is walking away from them now. Los Gatos almost has a length lead over Capital, and they're catching up with St. Ignatius, but St. Ignatius is going to cross the line first. So at the finish, it is St. Ignatius, followed by Los Gatos and Capital Crew. 2 lengths back would be Rose City, 1 length behind is Xavier, followed by Deepwater. Quite a move made there by Los Gatos in the last 500. The next heat of the junior women's varsity, heat 3, once again 2 to qualify. It's a 4-boat heat, 5-boat heat. Marina AC, Marina Aquatic Center from Marina Del Rey. Oakland Strokes, Holy Names, Long Beach Juniors, and Slack. Off of history, you'd think that Oakland Strokes, we have a start.
Event 27, Women's Junior C, they are off at the start. It's a smooth run so far. No boat has jumped out to a clear lead.